She cleared her face of all emotion, and when she spoke, her voice rang throughout the gym. I'm not Mukuro. Fuck. Oh no, she messed up the line. Line. Junko, help me. I'm not good actor. I'm not Junko Inashima. My name is Mukuro Ikusaba. The student stared wide-eyed at her open confession. All she did was remove her wig and clear her emotions. But in doing so, the person the students had recognized as Junko Inashima vanished from their sight. We no longer have her in our sights. The terrorist that had taken her place continued to speak in a calm, stoic tone. Kirigiri's like, that's my job, except she didn't say anything because she's a fucking filthy introvert. I helped lock everyone inside of this academy. The confession on a seaside cliff moment had... Oh shit, what? Oh, you and your fucking references.
The confession on a seaside cliff moment had finally arrived!
Hifumi blurted out. This is also the voice I would use for Hifumi Tojo. You're not Mukuro? Indeed, yep. What? What? Wigs are against school regulations, Junko! I mean, Mukuro! Shouted Taka. That's right, color hair is stupid! You can never have them! Anime characters are stupid! As if stirred by their cries of excitement, the other students began clamoring among themselves. Said Yasuhiro. So Makoto's wounds are like real? Organs? Please? Does that mean that stuff about terrorists and whatever is all real too? Speaking Jamaican or some weird foreign thing? I hope I will be useful in this version and not in the like how I'm not in the normal story. Did you know they even gave me my own side story with Leon Kuwata's sister, except not his sister? I'm sorry, Kuwada. So everything that's happened these past few days wasn't a bunch of staged events. Pistol whipped Hifumi, please. As the reality of the situation began dawning on Yasuhiro, all Leon could say to him was, "Shut the hell up, you fucking plebeian!" What a quadrp. Byakuya just remained calm and addressed Mukuro in a condescending manner. Can we just replace condescending and smog with, oh man, Byakuya manner? What does your group want? If you were after money, you would already tried to negotiate with me. Of course, I'd rather let them die than surrender to your ransom demands. What's that? To donate to charity? Donate to the puppy orphanage? I would rather burn, bury, and shred all of my money than fucking do that. Wait, what the fuck? Our purpose is to fill the world with despair. Byakuya scoffed at this notion and began to speak once again. I see. Monokuma said something earlier, so that ideology is what fuels your terrorism. It's true, if you did anything to me, you would certainly fill the world with despair. But obviously, that would be impossible for you. That's right, my ego is bigger than the world. It's my ego that makes the world go round. Love, 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 makes the world go round. Aoi couldn't believe what Byakuya was saying, and frowned as she muttered, "How self-centered can you be?" After confirming that Byakuya had no more questions for her, Mukuro looked at Makoto, whose breathing had slowed, and let her voice show some emotion. Poor Naegi is still bleeding over there. He's just slowly disappearing from the limelight, like he kind of does normally. But Makoto has nothing to do with this. You can't believe what Monokuma says. What did you say, bitch? Shouted Mondo. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. You're a terrorist, just like Monokuma said. Everyone take a drink. Oh man, Mukuro looked away from Mondo and continued speaking. God, what a dickhead. That's true, but Makoto isn't involved at all. Celeste coldly brushed her objection aside. I do not think that trying to protect him will do you any good. He's just so plain, like Taiko Yasuhiro. After all, we all heard Makoto call to you by your real name. She had no words. There was nothing she could say to protect Makoto. Oh, okay. Even though Makoto was truly innocent, so it's kind of like Chapter 1, where, he's still considered guilty. Though Mukuro was the ultimate soldier, her powers were largely limited to battle. Even a normal high school student could outwit her when it comes to debate and negotiation. So, yeah, she'll fit in with Danganronpa once cast very nicely. If she were the ultimate negotiator, she might be able to convince them that their memories had been erased. But in her current situation, if she tried to bring up their memory loss, they would think it was a desperate excuse. Even Mukuro knew that. But even if she didn't know what to say, she still knew what to do. Right now, we need to treat Makoto first. And then she started walking towards Makoto as if nothing had happened. To the others, it seemed like Mukuro had decided to abruptly change the subject. Sakura, okay. Hold it. We will immediately take Makoto to the nurse's office for treatment. However, we must tie you up. This was Sakura's honest demand. Well, if it's Sakura, I'll take it to heart, damn it. Fucking, this shove her in a closet. Had some weird sexual offenders. They're like, hey, come here often. Wait, a woman? Ew, where's my Hajime booty? But there was no way Mukuro could accept it. If she was separated from Makoto, there'd be no telling what Monokuma would do to him. And between Mondo's hot temper and Byakuya being an asshole, that's right, fire, a song of ice and fire, Makoto could easily sustain further injuries under the pretense of interrogation. Furthermore, among these students, Mukuro knew that she was the only one who had experience treating wounds due to her time with Fenrir. Speaking of dogs, if you guys hear any barking in the background, my family just got a dog. She's really cute. Her name's Luna. She's only 13 weeks old. She's a cutie. After mulling that over, after a little spark of happiness, little puppies and stuff, she narrowed her eyes and went silent. She's a real barker though, goddammit. Her mind was made up. Even though she herself never got wounded. She was determined to fight her way out of here and escape with Makoto. I apologize, but I need you to fall asleep right now. As she said that, Sakura instantly positioned herself behind Mukuro. She was completely within her blind spot. To a normal person, it would have seemed like Sakura had suddenly vanished. Zawa Rudo Sakurogami. After moving faster than any human being could see, Sakura's equally fast hands launched a blow toward the back of Mukuro's neck. However, sorry, Sakura, but I need to get out of here. Mukuro parried Sakura's fist with a spinning roundhouse kick. Spinning bird kick! Sakura raised an eyebrow at the unexpected counterattack, so Mukuro's like just ultimate badass, okay. Mukuro tried to use the momentum of her kick to sweep Sakura's feet out from under her. However, Sakura dodged and instinctively struck back against Mukuro's pivot leg. But Mukuro was faster and jumped up, aiming a tornado kick at Sakura's chin. We're all fighting game characters. Damn, when's my Danganronpa fighting game after carding game? Sakura deflected the attack with one arm, and then both combatants leapt backwards, glared, and charged simultaneously. Every blow they dealt was parried and countered by the other, and though they were both unarmed, the sound of their battle echoed throughout the gym. It was like it's a typhoon! Had been compressed to the size of a car and set loose inside of the gym. Cow is on there too. We call her a Samugi. Also, Monokuma's on a broom. All they could do was stare at the breathtaking dance of death unfolding before them. Morphogenic powers, yeah, man, versus Last War should be fun. Junyo. I mean, I don't know what kind of person Luna is. I mean, hopefully she's nice. My dog's nice. I don't know. After 10 minutes had passed, the enormous sound of one final impact ran throughout the gym. Makoto also has morphogenic powers too, don't you know? Apparently. The two warriors leapt back once again and breathed heavily as they stared each other down. My mistake, though it's only been a few days, I cannot believe I didn't notice such an impressive fighter is hiding among us. That's Sakura, right? My mistake, though it's only been a few days, I cannot believe I didn't notice such an impressive fighter was hiding among us. Suddenly, Byakuya's chloroform replaced with Byakuya 2-gami. Hey, Byakuya, you do something with your hair? Mukuro, on the other hand, looked down at her arm, confirming it had been wounded during the battle, and thought to herself, that's right, yeah. We need to always have at least one faker among us, one who's dressed as something they're not. Also, hey guys, Byakuya 2-gami here. Hey, wait, what does this button do? He gets penetrated. Yep, someone has to. Fill the void, otherwise paradox. She's strong. She's strong. I don't think Sakura's even taking this seriously right now. Luna is Luna. Cool. Despite being constantly surrounded by firearms, blades, traps, and explosives during her time with Fenrir, this was the first time she had ever been wounded. He's been bleeding out for like 30 so minutes. Like, yeah, kinda. It was just a flesh wound, man. Mukuro was powerless before the might of the woman known as the ultimate martial artist and the strongest woman in the world. Who will win? The strongest woman in the world? Or a cup of Tylenol? Just as I thought. I can't beat Sakura with my bare hands alone. If she had been directly ordered to kill Sakura, Mukuro would have opted to either snipe her from a distance or poison her. At this close range, she would need an assault rifle just to stand a fighting chance. I don't have time for this. She looked at Makoto and confirmed that his breathing had grown even shallower than his fucking character. Would it be disrespectful if you stuck your hand up every female character's skirt? Well, man, is that your ultimate talent? Goddamn. I need to hurry. They'll fucking let anyone into this fucking school. Or they let Teru in. What are you, Teru? But at that moment, she had no one to turn to for help. Suddenly, Makuro had an idea. Don't do Toko. She has like fucking scissors in there. It was true that gaining an ally in this situation was impossible. However, she could still turn one person into her enemy's enemy. Mukuro took a deep breath before she charged at Sakura. Then she immediately fainted and charged at a different girl, Toko, who had been cowering in fear from the battle between Sakura and Mukuro in the corner of the gym. What the? This is bad! What the? Sakura was caught off guard and tried to run after her, but Mukuro was one step ahead and reached Toko first.
Why me?
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Mukuro jabbed Toko in her solar plexus, I know where that is, and she fell into her arms. Taka and Aoi yelled out in shock. This is bad! She plans to use Toko as a hostage!
Toko!
In contrast to their shocked faces, Byakuya just snickered and coldly remarked, You fool. Do you really think we care if you take someone we just met a few days ago as your hostage? Mukuro just softly glanced at Byakuya and replied, You didn't meet her a few days ago. What did you say? You met her 2 years ago. Question mark. Except my question mark is rich and full of money. Byakuya... Yeah, everyone is still alive at this point, except maybe Makoto, who's slowly dying. Byakuya, scowled. Mukuro ignored him and held her bloody arm in front of Toko's face. And then she yelled into her ears. Wake up, Genocide Jack! It seems so random and out of place. Damn, so Chapter 2 ain't happening. Why would Mukuro mention the name of a notorious serial killer right now? The students looked at each other with confusion when suddenly... Toko, who had been groaning in pain as if she was eating junk food for a dashing youth, suddenly kicked off the floor of the gym with renewed vigor and a fucking fruit roll up out of her mouth. She leapt into the air much higher than any normal human should have been able to, and spoke to us with the boisterousness of Aaron Fitzgerald. While hovering several meters in the midair, Toko twirled faster than any professional figure skater. She's like one of those rhythm dancers at like in the Olympics or whatever, except she's using her tongue. This caused her skirt to flutter, revealing multiple pairs of sparkling scissors. Countless tally marks were scratched into her legs, like a kill count carved into a fighter's jet. If not for this situation, Toko's glamorous jumps and spins would have been a sight to behold. The girl formerly known as Toko Fukawa cackled wildly, her red eyes, yeah, that's fucking useless, sparkling as her absurdly long tongue flopped out of her mouth. Red eyes, just like black tongue, I don't know.
You call for me, and so I appear. I've got a murderous IOU for IOU. Mistake? Toko?
The situation had changed so drastically that even Sayako, was silent until now, spoke up.
Hey, you flash in a pan! Don't treat Genocide Jack like that depressing little Four Eyes! That dirty girl doesn't bathe herself at all!
No, literally, that's probably canon.
So I gotta put in 5 times the effort to rub myself down in the shower! Eek!
Toko's sudden change in personality sent the students clamoring among themselves.
Hey! Leon yelled, yeah, best character in the fucking line of this game! What the hell does that mean?
Monokuma just shook his head.
There are some things even I don't understand. Remember to bathe yourselves twice every day, get in between every nook and cranny. The students continued to panic at the strange turn of events. Toko, now calling herself Genocide Jack, took out a set of fucking scissors from under her skirt and other places you do not want to know and snipped them with glee as she looked around the room. Huh? Man, it's been a while since I got to stretch my legs. So what were you guys going to do here in the gym while I was snoozing away? Have an orgy? Well, I mean, you know, well, maybe next week. I understand. I totally understand. You guys need me to cut up your clothes so you can feel even naughtier. Yeah, right. Why the hell would I do that for you dumbasses? My scissors are only meant for cutting the supple, tender flesh of adorable boys. Genocide Jack was causing a ruckus, but when she saw Makoto laying on the floor, she tilted her head once again and peed herself a little. Huh? Big Mac, you're like totally about to die. What's the deal? Did the world fill you with so much despair that you all came here to commit massive suicide? That's so hot, but why are you starting without me? Toko? Cried Aoi. Get a hold of yourself. Genocide Jack ignored Aoi and let her emotions run unchecked. What? They call her Aoi here, not Hina. I find that interesting. Jumping and dancing with excitement as she held her scissors. Yeah. Oh, jeez. I wanted to stab Big Mac's side myself. This spot's right here where the ribs are kind of showing already. He's not even screaming right now, though. What does that mean? Oh, well, maybe I can just use it. Maybe I can just get used to this feeling of alienation instead, like me from most of the Danganronpa fanbase. Ha! I have no idea what's going on anymore, man! Shouted Yasuhiro. This is all the aliens' fault! Yasuhiro buried his head into his arms, but no one was paying attention to him. Oh, yep, this is Yasuhiro, everyone. Everyone give a fucking round of applause for Yasuhiro. Yep, he's totally fucking in character right here. The students' attention was entirely focused on Genocide Jack. Oh, save me, aliens, save me, take me away from this foul place and anal probe me once again. Using that to her advantage, Mukuro began sneaking over to Makoto. As he cautiously picked him up, she confirmed that his body temperature was starting to decrease. I can still make it there in time. Though she was carrying another person, Mukuro managed to soften the sound of her footsteps as she ran for the gym's doors. By the time the students heard Mukuro open the doors, it was already too late. Way to go, Yasuhiro. Yay, proud of you. She had managed to escape the gym with Makoto. However, not everyone was unaware of what Mukuro was doing. Monokuma saw her movements out of the corner of his eye, but chose not to tell his students. And one other person, Kyoko Kirigiri. She saw Mukuro carry Makoto away, but did not inform the others as she watched them leave in silence. As everyone wrestled with their own personal thoughts and speculations. And by that, I mean, really, they started fucking wrestling. Yasuhiro's all like, I will not let you take me alive! Grabs a chair, just fucking hits Sakura over the head with it. He was later found torn in two. Hope's Peak Academy began walking a path toward completely different chaos. Loading. With Makoto on her back, Mukuro took several trophies from the gym entrance hall, and after passing through the door leading to the hallway, why are you taking the trophies? She jammed the oh, you're just gonna trap them in there? She jammed the trophies to the door handles. Though Sakura could easily destroy these makeshift locks, they should buy Mukuro a few extra seconds. Oh boy. Then Mukuro started running into the nurse's office, the place she last spoke to Makoto. Everything necessary for performing the first aid could be found there. Her little sister was her enemy. Her fellow ultimate students were her enemy. Her only ally right now was Makoto, who was on the verge of death. Take the trophies. I collect these. Yeah, these are mine. Oh man, I gotta get the platinum trophy somehow. Mukuro knew that even she wasn't her own ally right now. Amidst all this chaos, amidst her sister's betrayal and nearly being killed, she believed. She believed she was the only one who truly understood her little sister. That's why she felt like she had to protect her. That's right. You didn't do anything wrong, Junko. You're just a little nutty, that's all. You just wanted to feel despair. That's all right. Yeah, you're an enabler. You're kind of an enabler there, Mukuro. Because you love me. You always wanted to penetrate me in the literal sense. That's why you wanted to kill me. You were just trying to feel despair, right? Just a little sisterly love. Just, you know, a little incest day and night. Oh, man. Some folklore cunt's getting off to this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I failed to bring you despair. But at the same time, she wondered if
If she saves Makoto and betrays her sister by disrupting her plan, wouldn't that fill her with an even stronger despair? Wouldn't that make her happy? But betray Junko? What should I do? Mukuro closed her eyes and listened to Makoto's weak breaths. What should I do, Makoto? On a battlefield where all you need is to kill and survive, Mukuro was invincible. She could suppress all her emotions and fully immerse herself in becoming a perfect killing machine. But on this twisted battlefield of daily high school life, she could no longer keep her emotions in check, especially around her little sister, especially among all these cute anime boys. Mukuro, the ultimate soldier, was beginning to question being ultimate despair. The impulses of the normal high school girl inside her were starting to affect her state of mind. God damn it, puberty! Even so, the poor girl continued to run through the dark hallways, clinging to this conflict within herself. Little did she know that she was running into a wall, but whatever, she'll figure it out. She was now walking along a narrow, hair-thin path. A path between the hope of Makoto Naegi and the despair of Junko Inoshima. Meanwhile, everyone still in the gym was left in a state of complete confusion. Toko was famous for being a prolific author, but even though she came across as unsociable and depressing, her mind-blowing transformation seemed to have just tossed all that aside. Toko is Genocide Jack? They all fucking, oh man. Sayaka trembled with fear as Jack tilted her head and stuck out her long tongue. Someone's scissoring tonight, I mean, let me tell you. Huh? Like, what's with the reception, you guys? You guys didn't know who I was? Have I been found out? Or have you known all along? And why was the sullen samurai dressed like that? That outfit doesn't look good on her at all. The sullen samurai was probably referring to Mukuro. Which means Toko already probably knew who Mukuro in advance, because she's the only one who knows her fucking memories. It's a plot point. Confronted by that shocking truth, the students had no idea where to begin talking. So many things were clearly wrong by this point. But there were a few students, such as Byakuya and Kyoko, who opted to remain calm and observe the situation. Shit. Okay, who is this? Okay, no, this is, what's her face? Genocide. Alright, someone better spill it. Who gave Makoto an extra mouth to feed? I don't care if you want to stab him or slice him. I just can't forgive whoever put that ugly asshole in Big Mac's side. Ugly asshole in Big Mac's side, oh man. Copyright. Toko, no. Genocide Jack spun her scissors in her hands. You can fucking hurt her some. You're gonna hurt someone like that, damn it. Oh boy. As she spoke, her emotions and facial expressions constantly changed. Even without she is ADHD the character. Even without the threat of her scissors, she exuded an aura of danger that made her unapproachable. The flank steak of a young boy like macaroons is like a blue bird that pops out a golden egg. If you would have just let me handle it, I would have killed him so good that even Tittle and Mittle would be eager to die. But poor McCutie's heart and soul have been stomped on by such a sloppy kill. That actually sounds pretty exciting too, but I decline. Toko, you're not making any sense. What in the world happened to you? Genocide Jack answered by pointing her scissors at Aoi, like a lot of people apparently want to do. What happened to me? I got bored, that's what. That sour puss locked me up a few days ago, but when she went unconscious, I thought I'd finally be able to do my own thing. But I woke up for all of this? My cutie's soaked with blood and I got no clue what's going on? It's so damn confusing and all I can do is laugh. No one seemed to be able to get a straight answer out of Jack, so he flew made a timid remark.
I've dealt with girls like this in my 2D dating games, but this doesn't even compare. It's like there's an SSS difficulty level to clear her.
Oh man. I can't believe you even think about it and such as fucking someone work clear and goddamn it, Mumble Leon. Yup. It's Leon's next conquest. Oh yeah. Fucking what the fuck. It was clear that things were going on. Oh man. I'll date as many girls as I have ginger hair. Oh yeah. And as if she would respond to everyone else's expectations, Sakura stepped forward. I'll bust more balls than I play baseball. That's right, all 6 of my fans will be able to guarantee. Who is this? Who the fuck says this? Sakura, right, okay. She might be in for the throes of confusion. I should try to restrain her for now. As soon as she heard that, Genocide Jack stopped moving, stuck out her lizard-like tongue, and grinned wickedly.
Oh, what's up? Are you really gonna fight me, Battle Ogre? Too bad. My lovely scissors are only for cutting through adorable boys. Women should just stay home. I won't taint my scissors with your filthy blood.
Replied Sakura. It seems my words are useless on you. Sakura entered a fighter's stance, determined to restrain Jack, but Jack knew she couldn't win in a fair fight, and adopted a strange stance of her own. Crouching ostrich, hidden squirrel. In a normal fight, Jack would obviously lose to the ogre, but if Jack focused on just dodging attacks, the outcome of the fight would be hard to foresee. Of course, Genocide Jack's physical abilities were only obvious to a few of the students in the first place. The two women exchanged hostile stares that the other students gulped nervously and watched. Except for one person. Kyoko was watching something else. She was watching Monokuma, who was in the corner of the room unmoving as white noise emitted from his speakers. He had stopped moving the moment everyone's attention focused on Sakura and Toko. It's possible that modernized hacking had been disrupted, but an infinite number of other possibilities were also swirling around in Kyoko's mind. She brushed back her hair with a gloved hand and continued to watch. The machinations of my mind are an enigma. Just ramen noodles. Every strand of noodle points to a different possible outcome. Though she couldn't fully remember her talent, the actions she was taking right now were fueled by pure instinct. The strange situations that kept occurring in front of her were shaking her to her very core. You are now picturing Yasuhiro Hagakure in the scene of Basic Instinct spreading his legs. Oh boy. You came back from the coma? Hey man, how you doing? That's right, Genocide Jack's here too, which is about a bunch of fucking badass women gonna kill everyone. Her mind worked diligently to scoop up countless amounts of information from a vast sea of memories. I want ice cream. And as they were synchronizing with the synapses firing in her brain, Sakura and Toko kicked off the ground at the same time. An immense impact ran through the gym.